Hello folks and welcome back. It is CRKB and it is about time I came back and started season 2 of Crap News. Now, the world's full of excitement at the minute, freaking out over absolutely everything. I mean everything. Everyone's freaking out. But first, I just want to say, it was a big shock to me to see the amount of people come back to me saying, like, when's this next season coming out, when's the new stuff coming. And if you have me on Facebook, Instagram or Snapchat, you will have seen that I've announced that there are new series coming. So it's not just going to be Crap News. Over on the gaming channel there will be a new series, and in maybe a week or so a new video with a new series will be coming out, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm a wee bit nervous and apprehensive about it, however I think after a while it'll get there. So yeah, give me time. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I completely forgot the amount of madness that came along with all this stuff. So for now, thank you for so much support. Thank you for all the call outs, for getting this here back going. And yeah, it's been a bit of a rough patch. However, we're getting back into things, and let's start it off with a little bit of crap. So, in my efforts to find new funny articles amongst all the morbidness that has come along with the Russians invading Ukraine, I had only really found a couple, and I will say they made me laugh a wee bit, because a guy in America from Florida went into a shop and stole a crossbow. Like, how mental can you be? I know, like, America's got like one of the largest gun crime like rates in the world, right? This guy went in and stole a crossbow. This guy going old school, this guy going Florida Rambo style. He went in and he stole a crossbow. He cut the security tag off and then proceeded to put the crossbow down his trousers. What the absolute fuck? You don't see people going in with pliers into Tesco and stealing a microwave. And again, they probably wouldn't fit down someone's trousers. However, you don't see that shit. You don't see people going around Tesco's or Asda seeing shit with security tags being like, mine. You don't see it. Like, that's mental in my eyes. Like, imagine going in to a shop and stealing a crossbow. He didn't even take arrows or anything. Like, I know I probably shouldn't be condoning this here, but like, what's the point of the crossbow if you don't have arrows? Like, I think America is absolutely mental at the minute. I think with all these here gun crime and like everything like that there, you've got to take a wee step back and have a look at it and be like, jeez, that country needs a complete overhaul. In that retrospect, like, you get some people that are pretty decent, but then you get some nutters that walk around dressed as if he's ready to go into World War III or start it himself. It's a bit mental. I can't understand like why someone would, in my personal opinion, I work in a shop, we don't have anything on security tags. But like, I wouldn't expect someone to come in with a pair of pliers, cut off a security tag, and then proceed to then put it down their trousers. It makes no sense in that regard. Like, you don't see it happen in Tesco, you don't see it happen in Asda with people like nicking microwaves and shit like that, and other electronics. Obviously, in Northern Ireland, we don't have people going into shops and buying weapons, because guess what? We're a normal country. You can't just buy weapons. It makes sense. But the fact that he went into a shop and stole a crossbow blows my fucking mind a wee bit. I think that's a bit mental. I don't understand why. The reason for it was, it doesn't say anywhere in the article about it, but I find it so funny that someone did it. So, happy days for whoever you are for getting a crossbow, but then being arrested because you nicked it. Good lad. So the next story is about a giant strawberry grown somewhere in the Middle East. And it weighed in at 289 grams. Now people will be sitting there going, right, well, how's this crazy? Well, this is why it becomes crazy. He couldn't get the Guinness World Record people to come out and see it. So he had to wait, I think, over a year for them to actually be able to get out. Now, this is the crazy part. How did he save the strawberry? He fucking froze it. The motherfucker froze the strawberry for over a year just to prove he has the biggest strawberry. Nobody gives a shit. How does this stuff make the news? Like, this is why this all started. This is why I started Crab News, because you have so many articles and so much shit on the news that is so irrelevant. Like, who the hell gives a shit about a strawberry? Who gives a shit about the guy with a crossbow? It's local matters. That's something that matters locally. Like, I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could grow a strawberry. I'm not trying to beat him. I just want to grow a strawberry. Anyone can do it. It's common shit. That's what annoys me about this, is that such common stuff comes up and you have to laugh at it because there are such serious matters going on in the world right now. And people are worried about a giant fucking strawberry and a guy stealing a crossbow. Who gives a shit? It doesn't make sense. For us as people to actually give a damn about that kind of crap just makes this channel more relevant for Crap News. Because this is the point I'm trying to come across with, is that we are surrounding ourselves with meaningless and pointless information. Whether it be about a crossbow, a strawberry, someone stealing a lorry full of dildos, which happened last year at some point in England, and you gotta have a wee bit of a laugh at it because you gotta then look at what's going on around you, what's actually happening in your local area. Why is that shit not on the mainline news? Because they don't find it relevant, but they find this shit relevant. How does that make any sense whatsoever when there's so much shit happening in everyone's lives right now? It's so sad, because right now Russia and the Ukraine, like the whole war concept there, that's boggling me, because like I looked up the figures and it's fucking mad. It's the figures from today, well, 6 hours ago I think, on what is actually happening in Ukraine. At least 13,000 people have died. Now, this doesn't actually explain whether if it's just Ukrainians or if it's also Russian military as well, but it doesn't matter. 13,000 people have died. So wise the fuck up. Like, 13,000 people are now dead and 2.1 million are now left homeless. And people are sitting saying, oh, but this here's happening here, this happening here. Fuck up. Your third world countries have enough shit going on without our first world shit being an issue. My price of heating oil has went up. I can't believe it. Nobody cares. Now, not to say that sounded pretty harsh. I care because it has went up for me as well. It's went up for my family. It's went up for my friends. It has went up. However, what else did we expect? Russia is the second largest country in the world that sends out crude oil. So of course that meant petrol, diesel, heating oil, all of it was going to go up in price. Now, you then have to then think 2.1 million people are homeless. They have destroyed, literally, I think it varies in at about 1.7 thousand buildings have been destroyed. Commercial, homes, people's lives have been tattered. And we're complaining about the price of fuel going up. We're complaining about the price of everything going up because fuel does supply everything. But at the same time, I'll go into this a wee bit now. The fuel prices are fucking mental. The highest fuel prices I've seen now, petrol is being at 175.9 and diesel at 193.9. That is insane. Mental, to be brutally honest. That is I can't even imagine that there. But I then see this. I then see the fact that retail staff that work in petrol stations are now getting abuse. It is not down to us what the prices of fuel is. The distributors are the ones who determine the price of the said product. So you can't blame other people. They have no control over it. Why is your diesel so high? Well, that's how much we have to buy it in for. Well, that's unacceptable. I want it for cheaper. Well, then fuck off somewhere else. Because that's the way I look at it. You can't demand something change just because you don't like it. If that was the way it worked, I'd be emperor of the world right now. I'm #1 YouTuber. But I'm not. It doesn't work like that there. We don't change shit just to please other people. Why would we do that? It would be bizarre to do that. But it'd be insane to allow people to give staff shit. Especially working in retail. If someone came up to me and went, I think that you should lower your fuel prices, I'd be just like, well, guess what? I can't do that for you, my friend. Because I don't have the power to do that. Nobody who works in retail has the power to do that. The only people that can do that is the owners. Whether it's Tesco, Spar, Asda, wherever the fuck you get your fuel from. The only people that can change the prices is the owner and the distributor. It's as simple as that there. And petrol stations have to make money. So you cannot, for the life of me, sit and say to whoever's working at a petrol station, whether it be an Asda, a Tesco, an independent fucking petrol station, that they are receiving abuse and giving them shit for something they have no control over. It's a joke. Because we can't do anything about it. Until this whole thing with Russia and Ukraine comes to an end, there's nothing else that can be done. I'm pretty sure in the UK, by the end of 2022, they were saying that they were going to be cutting most of the Russian fuel out of the UK and going to another supplier. So guess what? This shit was inevitably going to happen. Maybe not at the time that everyone thought, but it was going to happen. So wise up. Because let's be honest, I'll say it now, you're full of crap. By giving staff in retail a load of shit, you're full of crap. By being more interested in a man stealing a crossbow, you're full of crap. And being more interested in a giant strawberry than thousands of people fucking dying who are homeless and their whole life has been whirlwind upside down, you're full of crap. I just don't understand why you still want to watch a load of crap. The news literally broadcasts all this stuff for one reason, to get the views up. But you watch and you see Florida Rambo, giant strawberry man, and you think to yourself, what the fuck? So folks, that's me for today. I am CRKB. It has been great being back and filming again. I am so glad to be back. Again, like I said earlier on, big massive thank you to everyone who supported the channel, and a big massive thank you to everyone who has actually encouraged me to get back into this here. Inevitably, I will be doing this here a lot more. Crap news, hopefully, to be doing again every once a week. I'm aiming season 2 for about maybe 13 episodes. It just depends on the crap news. Again, that's just completely down to that there. And the 2 new series, again, one series will be over on the gaming channel, and then the other series will be on this channel. However, again, like I said, not particularly sure on the new series for this channel. However, Crap News and Let's Talk will still be a part of it and will remain a part of it. So again, massive thank you, peace out, CRKB, and yeah, it's been good.